Good morning, Fit Life Studio. So today I wanted to share with you what we had in our post today, which is about, journaling. And I know for a lot of us, this is not an easy task. But one of the things that prompted me to do this video today is because in one of our challenges not too long ago, I think I asked the question, what is one thing that you would like some help with in your nutrition? And I know that one person at least said they wanted to know what my nutritionist had said to me last year when I went to the nutritionist. What was some of the advice that she gave me? So that's why I'm doing this video today because, having done weight loss or not done weight loss, what I'm going to say is having a healthy lifestyle over the last 18 years. I could be a person who could go on cruise control and think, you know what, I have this all figured out. I don't need to learn anything new. I have all the tools in my toolbox, but nope. I still struggle. And you've heard me say it in this group that there have been times when I have really, really struggled to keep my nutrition on point and to feel good about what I'm putting in my body, and the fatigue and sometimes the other side effects that I feel from like swelling ankles or headaches or stomach ache or just feeling plain lethargic is not 100% due to food, but some of it is when I'm eating foods that are not really that healthy for me. And so this cycle happens, and sometimes we have to reach out for help. And so the first thing that my nutritionist did with me that day when I sat down with her, she said, okay, go through with me a typical day. What do you have to eat on a daily basis? And so I went through with her, day breakfast. I have my Shakeology, and actually I have, and then, I talked about, I time it out. I have, meals every couple of hours. Everybody's story is going to be different. But what she did for me, first of all, is she let me talk through that and really think about, each meal. What am I having? What little tweaks can I make in those food items? Because I tend to be a creature of habit. I eat a lot of the same things, typically a lot. So, I discovered that there were a few things that I could just say, well, I don't really need that. I don't really need that one particular thing to add to that meal. And those little tweaks helped me tremendously. And the other thing she said is what this post is about today, which is, she said, do you write down your food every day? Do you journal your food? Do you have a tracker that you follow? And I said, yeah, I like using a paper tracker. And she said, oh, paper trackers are great. She said, have you ever thought about doing an online type of tracker? And I said, yeah, I've tried that too. But somehow putting it down in paper and pen seems better for me. She said, well, that's beneficial. But she said, have you ever tried the MyFitnessPal app? I said, well, actually, I do have it. I have used it in the past. But she said, well, one of the reasons I like MyFitnessPal is because it does a lot of the work for you. You put in your meals, what you can even search for certain foods, and it will put it in there, and it will calculate things for you and tell you whether you are staying, within whatever guidelines you have set for yourself. And she said, you don't have to focus on calories. A lot of us, I'm not a big calorie counter. I don't necessarily follow calories because I can eat the lower number of calories and still not be getting good nutrition, right? So I like to focus on having the right balance of foods, the right balance of proteins and fats and vegetables and fruits. And so she also showed me where in my Fitness Pal you can tweak it to do something called macros, or the nutrition. I think it's called the nutrition. I forget what that part's called, but this app has really helped me. And we have a similar one on Beachbody, on Beachbody Nutrition, on the on demand, where you can track it online. You can track it. You can do the plated method, or you can use the container method. But the reason that this is so good for me, and what I realized why it has helped me since September, when I talked to the nutritionist, is because it doesn't limit me. I don't feel like it's limiting me. What I feel like is it's giving me the data I need. It's giving me the information I need, because my brain doesn't always know, am I really hungry? Do I really need this? But when I see it down in black and white, and I see, oh, well, I've had this, I've had this, I've had this, my body should be satisfied. And then I can say, okay, I'm good. And when at the end of the day, after dinner, when I click complete diary, that's it. It's like there's an endorphin rush, number one, for having completed my diary. I get that endorphin rush, and it helps me get through those parts of the day when I think, well, maybe I should go have, a half a sleeve of crackers, or a half a jar of peanut butter or almond butter, which is my nemesis. Go in the pantry and eat a bag of nuts, And when I go to my tracker and I put that information in, there is a tendency, sure, there is that tendency to say, hey, look, you just failed there. No, it's not about that. When we write down on a piece of paper that 5 plus 5 equals 10, that has no bearing on your worth. It's just numbers. It's just numbers. And so if we can look at our trackers like that, I feel like it is so helpful. And especially when we can say to ourselves, I am satisfied because I've had what I need for today. This is telling me my body is satisfied. I've given it the nutrition it needs for today. And that's it. It has been game-changing for me over the last couple of months. So I just wanted to share that, because I know that was a question that some of you had about nutrition. And, do I have it perfect all the time? Are there days when I don't track? Yeah. Over the holidays, I picked a day when I was like, okay, this is not going to be a weight loss day. And I was okay with that. This is not going to be a weight loss day. And I am choosing not to track today. And, it was good. And then the very next day, I'm getting right back on it. And it doesn't take any time. When you sit down at the table, if you're, tracking with an actual journal, just have it with you every moment. My phone, my tracker on the phone is easy because I have my phone with me. I just sit down when I sit down to eat, and I track it right then and there without even thinking, because it's become a habit. Make it a habit that you do all the time. So just wanted to share that. I hope you found this helpful today, and you guys have a great day.